Imagine a man so ordinary, so reckless, so human that history almost forgot him. One night, while escorting prisoners to work on the emperor's tomb, he got drunk. The prisoners saw their chance and escaped. He should have been executed on the spot. Most people would have died there. And yet, that man went on to found the Han Dynasty, an empire that lasted over 400 years, still defining China today. This is the story of Liu Bang, a fugitive turned emperor, a man who survived betrayal, war, and even his own mistakes. Liu Bang was born around 256 BCE in Pei County, Jiangsu Province. He grew up poor, a peasant's life surrounded by rice fields, mud houses, and strict elders. He had no tutors, no royal connections, no expectation of greatness. By adulthood, Liu Bang was known for being loud, reckless, and fond of wine. His reputation in the village, a man who laughs at rules and avoids work whenever possible. Yet history had a strange way of favoring chaos. By his 30s, Liu Bang became a low-level Qin official, tasked with escorting prisoners to Mount Li, near modern-day Xi'an. The prisoners were to labor on the tomb of the Qin emperor. The rule was simple. If even one prisoner escaped, the officer would be executed. It's here before the rise that fate intervenes. Picture this: dusty roads, cold winds, rivers to cross. Liu Bang, riding slowly, drunk enough to falter but still aware of danger. The prisoners whisper among themselves. One slips, then another. Soon, a dozen have vanished into the hills. The law is unforgiving. Every officer knows a single escape equals death. Liu Bang stops. He surveys the chaos. A choice appears: chase and likely die, or let them go and disappear himself. He chooses survival. He frees the remaining prisoners and vanishes into the surrounding forests of Jiangsu and Anhui. This is the moment before the rise. A man who should have been executed becomes a fugitive with potential. In hiding, Liu Bang does something extraordinary. He gathers followers, not elite soldiers, not nobles, escaped prisoners, peasants, and disillusioned Qin soldiers. Locations: river valleys and hills across Henan, Hubei, and Anhui provinces. His leadership style is simple but revolutionary. He treats people as equals, drinks with them, listens, laughs, and earns loyalty. By 209 BCE, he's officially leading a small rebel force. It is raw, untrained, but fiercely loyal. Then he recruits genius minds: Han Xin, military strategist; Zhang Liang, political advisor; Xiao He, administrator and logistic genius. With their guidance, Liu Bang transforms his followers into a disciplined army. Guerrilla tactics, ambushes, knowledge of local terrain. He fights not with brute force but with adaptability. Meanwhile, his rival emerges: Xiang Yu, noble-born, a trained warrior, brutal and feared. Where Xiang Yu uses force, Liu Bang uses strategy, loyalty, and cunning. By 206 BCE, the Qin dynasty collapses. Liu Bang enters the chaotic political arena, but freedom breeds war. Xiang Yu is the dominant power. Liu Bang faces assassination at the Hong Gate banquet near Xi'an. Torches flicker, knives glint. Soldiers wait in shadows. One wrong word and Liu Bang dies. He survives through charm, careful speech, and secret allies. Over the next 4 years, the Chu-Han contention rages. Liu Bang loses battles, retreats strategically, and keeps morale high. Xiang Yu wins battles, but fails to inspire loyalty. Liu Bang's generals, Han Xin, Zhang Liang, Xiao He, execute precise strategies: night attacks, cutting supply lines, psychological warfare. Finally, 202 BCE, at Gaixia, Liu Bang surrounds Xiang Yu's forces. Han soldiers sing Chu songs, breaking enemy morale. Xiang Yu escapes briefly but commits suicide near the Wu River, leaving Liu Bang victorious. Liu Bang crowns himself Emperor Gaozu of Han in 202 BCE, ruling personally until 195 BCE, a reign of 7 years. Capital: Chang'an, modern Xi'an. He reforms the laws left brutal by Qin, implements Confucian governance, and builds a lasting empire. The army that once consisted of freed prisoners and peasants becomes the Han Imperial Army, trained, organized, and ready to defend the new dynasty. The empire stabilizes, expands, and becomes a golden age of China. Trade, culture, and governance flourish. The Western Han lasts from 202 BCE to 9 CE, interrupted briefly by the Xin dynasty. before the Eastern Han continues from 25 CE to 220 CE, giving the Han Dynasty a total span of over 400 years. But power brings challenges. Liu Bang faces rebellions, internal court politics, and family rivalries. He survives assassination attempts, deals with ambitious princes, and secures succession through careful planning. Even at the height of his empire, Liu Bang remains human, flawed, cautious, sometimes reckless, and always relying on trusted advisors. The Han Dynasty sets the standard by which all future Chinese dynasties are measured. Its people are still called Han Chinese today. Liu Bang's journey teaches this. Greatness doesn't come from perfection. It comes from adaptability, human connection, and survival. Yet the greatest threats to his dynasty were not outside the walls. They came from within, from ambition, betrayal, and greed inside his palace. That story is even darker, even more thrilling, and changes everything we think we know about power. Now if you finish this one, now tap the screen to open the next level.